Hi. So I'm going to go ahead and try to remake this video. This is the one that was blocked by Viacom. I'm going to get into that. That's a whole other video. True story. Whenever I made the video, it was that last week, I think it was. I was trying to show this TV show. I hadn't the audio. It was on mute. I talked through the whole thing, and I paused it a couple times. There was probably about 2 minutes worth of actual video from the show, and there was no audio, but they still blocked it worldwide. Pretty unbelievable, if you ask me. So what I'm going to do is do a little stupid lame slideshow here. And if this video runs 10 or 15 minutes, well, then that's just what's going to happen because I had at least one person, Kip, hey bud, ask me about this guy and what this guy does. And I think it's pretty important for the world to see. This is from a show on Comedy Central called Nathan For You. This guy's name is Nathan Fielder. He is a self-admitted Jew, okay? So is he a fake Jew Saturn scum? I think so. Can I prove it? No. But why do I think that? Because he's an admitted Jew in Hollywood making TV shows, and his whole premise of his TV show is to trick people. So, to me, guilty. But do I know that for sure? Have I ever met the guy? No. So anyway, what this guy does is he goes around and he helps people. But under the guise of he's just basically humiliating them and tricking them and just basically, he's making a fun of them and makes a TV show out of it. So in this episode, he decided to help a moving company. And the moving company, his idea was, well, we'll hire free labor. And so, of course, the moving company says, well, how are you going to get people to move stuff for free? He said, oh, I got a plan for you. What we're going to do is we're going to say it's a workout. Okay? So he goes on Craigslist. And he goes on Craigslist and he says, I need a big muscle-bound meathead. Okay? So this guy, he responds. Says, yep, I go to the gym every day, whatever. I love working out. That's my thing. So he says, I'm going to use you as a spokesperson. You're going to come to this moving company with me, and we're going to give this whole spiel about how all these people that are showing up are in it for, they're going to be doing a workout. And I'm going to tell them, oh, sorry, that's a whole other picture from another video. I'm going to tell them that you got your big muscles from just moving people. And I'm going to tell them that you never once, and you're going to agree with me, that you've never once stepped into a gym in your entire life, that you got the physique you got from just moving some boxes and some furniture around. And the guy says, sure, sounds good. So then what he did is he went on to Craigslist again, and he hired a ghost writer and said, tell this guy off Craigslist, I want you to write a backstory, a completely fictional backstory for this individual here so I can help sell this even better. So the book, this guy, not this guy, another guy on Craigslist wrote this book, The Movement, all about how this dude, a fake life, a fake story about how this guy got his physique from going around moving people. Okay? So, true story. Here he is on a news channel. Says, look at me. I'm a big ripped guy, and all I did was just move people around. And then he goes and shows people, well, see, I got this physique from just doing stuff like this. From doing this. And people bought it hook, line, and sinker all over the country. Here he is on the Morning Blend. Here he is on Channel 4 News. And they even made this awful, this isn't even him. They say, this is me before I started moving people. No, you can tell by look. It's unbelievable. Here he is again on another news channel. And this went on and on and on. A great day. I mean, here's another, sorry, I went too far, but you get it. Anyway, you saw that, well, some of you saw that video. Either way, regardless. Here's this guy on about 5 or 6 different news programs telling everybody that he got ripped from doing that. Never stepped foot in his gym or in a gym or anything. And in fact, this guy, he even said, you can't be seen going to the gym. So what I did and what he shows him is he takes him to a storage locker. Like in Storage Wars, a storage unit. He went to a storage unit and put some workout equipment in there and said, from now on until this is over, you work out in here. You cannot be seen going to the gym. Because people are going to know that it's bullshit, that you did not get ripped like that from doing this. And the news outlets fell for it, and this is not the first time. The show is in its 3rd season. I think there are about 8 episodes per season. And all 3 seasons, this happens at least a couple different times. Just go to Google and type in dumb Starbucks. He did a whole other viral video where he showed some petting zoo or something like that. He staged an entire video of some animal rescuing another animal in some pond or a water. I can't I can't remember what it was. It was like a pig or something that swam and rescued some goat or something in the water. I can't remember. It was a long time ago when I saw it, a couple of years ago. My point in all of this is, if this guy can literally just go on Craigslist and make up entire stories, entire histories, entire everything, and then go on the news and trick the news like this, and not just one news outlet, is you see all these different news channels and everything. What kind of good reporting are we really getting out of these guys? If they can't even simply fact check. If anyone can just can go on there and say, yeah, this is what I did, this is who I am, and this is how it works, and they just fall for freaking hook, line, and sinker, what kind of reporting and what kind of trust can there really be with the mainstream media? If you have not seen this show or have not seen this episode, you gotta look at it. Or I don't know if you can YouTube it. I'm sure you can at least YouTube clips, but it's really something to see. Because the first time, whenever I saw, even my wife she was watching it with the first time we saw the petting zoo video, she couldn't believe it. She said, "I can't believe that this stuff." I mean, it went viral. It was a viral video with millions of hits, and it was all fabricated lies and nonsense. This guy tricks the news over and over and over again now for at least 3 years running. You know why? Because these news outlets, it's just a bunch of actors handed a literal script. And they read anything that's put in front of them, just like Ron Burgundy in the Anchorman movies. And why are they called Anchormen? Because they're handed the script and they're told, go out there and hold down the lie. Nathan For You, that's the name of the show. It'll blow your mind. So the news is full of shit, people. They don't fact check anything. They're just told to tell you stuff, to keep you distracted, to keep you uninformed, and to keep you dumb. So whenever they pull, and they finally, at the end of the day, man, when they finally, and who knows, this year, next year, a couple of years, who knows, but when they finally pull that pin, the majority of this world is going to be completely caught off guard and unprepared and not have a clue. And it was as simple as just going on Craigslist and posting an ad. Sad. I am a dummy, but I can at least tell when I'm being played, at least some of the time. Thanks to my subscribers.